Back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for legitimate work from home jobs. Today I have 3 remote roles for you I'm going to share, and they are all from United Health Group. Let's jump into it. The first one is billing representative remote in Central Standard Time or Eastern Standard Time. And for this role, it says this position is full-time, 40 hours a week, Monday through Friday. Employees are required to have flexibility to work any of our 8-hour shift schedules during our normal business hours of 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and may be necessary given the business need to work occasional overtime. And it says they offer 4 weeks of on-the-job training, and the hours of training will be aligned with your schedule. And if you are located in Central or Eastern time zone, you'll have the flexibility to work remotely as you take on some tough challenges, okay? So pay attention to those 2 time zone options for this role. And here they have your primary responsibilities. You'll be focused efforts on increasing cash and reducing bad debt, applying payments and denials to third-party carriers and all media types, interpret explanation of benefits for appropriate follow-up action, complete refunds and adjustments to customers' accounts while providing necessary backup information in order to maintain accuracy, contact third-party carriers to follow up on denied and unresponded claims, analyze and apply denials, process and review claims, may have contact with insurance carriers, clients, patients, and or other outside sources, regular research involving both the web and billing systems, maintain compliance and HIPAA standards at all times, meet or exceed daily production standards, meet or exceed daily quality standards, and the ability to work on various other projects as needed, okay? Now here they have the requirements to apply for this role. You need a high school diploma or GED. You do not need a degree for this role. You must be 18 years of age or older, have 1 year of experience in accounts receivable, billing, or collections, the ability using computers and Windows PC applications, which includes strong keyboard and navigation skills, and the ability to learn new computer programs, experience with Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Outlook, and the ability to work full-time during the specified hours they have here. And their preferred qualifications, but not required, just nice to haves, are 1 or more years of healthcare experience, previous experience with medical claims processing, medical terminology knowledge, experience with posting cash payments, and strong math skills. And then they have telecommuting requirements here. You must be able to keep all company documents safe and secure, and required to have a dedicated work area. You must live in the dedicated time zone, so make sure you pay attention to that. And then the salary range for this role is $16.54 per hour to $32.55 per hour. Okay, now let's take a look at the next one they have, which is a customer service representative, and this one is national remote. So this one doesn't, let me see if it specifies a time zone. Here they have Central Standard Time are the normal hours, but you may not be restricted to live in that time zone like it's specified in the previous role. I would double check with them when you apply, but you would probably need to work to your equivalent of this time zone, okay? Now it says they offer 3 to 4 weeks of paid training with this role, and attendance is 100% required. Your primary responsibilities would be to respond to 60 to 80 incoming calls from customers inquiring about home delivery pharmacy or pharmacy benefits, ask appropriate questions, and listen actively while documenting required information in computer systems, occasionally make outbound calls to customers for follow-ups, and here are the actual requirements of the role. For this role, you need, again, a high school diploma or GED, or 2 years of equivalent work experience. You must be 18 years of age or older, 1 year of customer service experience, which includes providing service over the phone, familiarity with computer and Windows PC applications, basic knowledge of Microsoft Office, ability to attend the 3 to 4 weeks of training with full attendance, and the ability to work an 8-hour shift within their business hours of Sunday to Saturday, 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, including 1 weekend day shift. So take note of that. And then their preferred qualifications are call center experience, experience with a virtual learning environment, experience with a virtual working environment, experience working with digital platforms and systems via web, chat, and email, and healthcare insurance environment experience. Again, these are all preferred qualifications but not required to apply for the role. And here they have the salary is $16 per hour to $28.27 per hour. So a little bit lower on the high end than the previous role, but still pretty good for a remote customer service role for sure. And now let's look at the third and final role for this video. This one is a senior enrollment representative, and this is again a national remote role. And here it says the senior credentialing representative of enrollment is part of a team who is responsible for the oversight of enrollment and revalidation enrollment of Optum Care allied health professional and physician providers in 50 states and the U.S. Virgin Islands. The position is full-time. Employees are required to have flexibility to work 8 hours within the hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and it may be necessary given the business need to work occasional overtime. Now here they don't list a specific time zone, so for this role, it may be just a straight up 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in your specific time zone. It says we offer 2 weeks of shadowing and on-the-job training. The hours of the training will be based on schedule or will be discussed on your first day of employment, and you'll enjoy the flexibility to telecommute from anywhere within the U.S. as you take on some tough challenges. So they lay that out clearly here. And here they listed all the primary responsibilities. Let's just highlight a few of them. You're going to generate, complete, and submit applications for new and established enrollments with Medicare, Medicaid, and various other commercial and government health plans. There's data entry involved, process verification of state license and prescriptive authority expirables prior to expiration monthly. You have to supply knowledge and skills to complex activities, provide feedback to reduce errors and improve processes, anticipate customer needs independently and as a team, solve complex problems, participate with internal and external audits, the ability to work independently in a remote location, and you must adapt well in a changing environment. So I just wanted to highlight some of those. And then here are the requirements to apply. You need a high school diploma. Must be 18 years of age or older. You could see a common theme here for all of these roles. For a major healthcare company, none of them are requiring you to have a bachelor's degree or any college experience, really. You just need the actual work experience and knowledge. So just take note of that. 3 years of experience of provider enrollment processes, 2 years of experience with PECOS, 2 years experience with CAQH, and intermediate level of proficiency with Microsoft Office products, and the ability to work any of their 8-hour shift schedules within their operating hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And here they list out their preferred qualifications, but do not stress about this. Again, this is just preferred. It is not required for you to apply for the role. And then when we go down to look at their salary range, this one starts at $19.47 per hour and goes all the way up to $38.08 per hour. So again, this is a high salary range for a fully remote customer service type of role, which all of these are under the umbrella of customer service, even though they all have different titles and different functions. They all operate in that sense of helping the customer or the patients in this sense, right? In the application deadline, it says this will be posted for a minimum of 2 business days or until a sufficient candidate pool has been collected. The job posting may come down early due to volume of applicants. So once their queue is full, whether people are fully qualified or not, once that queue is full, you will not be able to apply anymore. So make sure if you're interested, you apply as soon as possible. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know I always like to mention earnbetter.com. This is a completely free AI tool that will help you build the ideal resume for whatever job you're applying for. They will take your base resume that you can upload to their website, and it'll give them your job history, of course, your skill set, everything on your resume, and they will help you tailor that to fit the roles the best way possible for what you're applying for. And they give you those hot words, those keywords that'll help you stand out amongst the crowd and get your eyes to an actual recruiter, all for free. So please utilize this tool. You can also create a free cover letter and get interview support which they give you practice questions for your interviews. So thank you so much for watching. Best of luck on your job search. Let me know if you're applying to any of these roles, what kinds of roles you would like me to help you look for, and I'll see you in the next video.